All right, folks, here we go. Cisco Stealthwatch Alarms. We're going to focus on responding to them. So Cisco Stealthwatch can be used in a variety of ways, right? From finding compromised hosts, spikes in traffic, copyright infringement, network slowness, interface utilization, etc. But at the end of the day, you're going to respond to alarms. And there's a variety of ways of getting to the alarms table. In our case, we're going to right click, go to status, and select the alarm table, and it's going to give us a list of active alarms. From here, we have the ability to acknowledge one or many alarms. So at first, what we're going to do is quickly acknowledge a single alarm for a single entry. So here we go. We're acknowledging. We're going to give a description. And again, as we've already went through all the investigative work that may have led us to this decision. So, whether that's host snapshot, the flows, talking to other teams, etc. At this point in time, we've made a decision and we're going to acknowledge the alarm. Now you can see that it's grayed out, but as quickly as we acknowledge an alarm, we can come back in and unacknowledge that alarm. And that's going to allow us to put it back into the pool of alarms, and maybe it was incorrectly analyzed. Maybe we've got some new information. For whatever reason, we feel that we need to put that alarm back in play. So again, there might be times where you need to acknowledge multiple alarms, not just a single event. So we'll use that second option here. We'll give it a description. And now we have the ability to acknowledge multiple events all at once, or alarms. Again, it's just making it easier for you when you have more than one alarm to acknowledge. Again, if you need to unacknowledge, you certainly can do that. You're not restricted. Now, for an alarm to close out, you could right click and close the selection itself, and you saw that in status workflow. You can see that at the top there, it's grayed out. But you don't have to do that, right? You could actually let it automatically purge that event, and that's based on the retention of the alarm table itself, and you can see it's 60 days currently as configured. So you can come in and modify that if you choose to do so. If you want to add additional tables or columns, to the table, you can do that. So in my case, I'm going to add acknowledged, right? So I can get a nice green check mark on the events that are acknowledged. I want to know who it was acknowledged by, and I'd like to have the time that it was acknowledged. You have the ability to come in and disable an alarm. So if I want to disable an alarm for a specific asset, I'm able to do that. If I want to see what the effective policy is because I've disabled that alarm, I have the ability to do that. So I can come in and have a quick look to see that, okay, that was disabled, but maybe now I want to enable it. So in order to do that, I'm going to come in and edit that policy, go to security events. And you're going to see when we scroll down that we have it unchecked. So now all I have to do is check it and hit OK. And now that alarm is active for that host and can be triggered. So easy peasy responding and disabling alarms.